Have you ever wondered, as you sip your morning coffee or commute to work, about the end of world events? How they unfold, how they ripple through our lives, creating waves of change we can neither predict nor control? Well, today we delve into that very subject, a subject as vast as time itself, and yet as intimate as our own heartbeat. Imagine a quiet Tuesday morning. The world is humming along its usual rhythm when a news alert flashes on screens around the globe. Queen Elizabeth II, the longest reigning monarch in British history, has passed away. Suddenly, the world is in mourning. The United Kingdom slips into a period of national grief, the air heavy with the weight of loss. Tourists, drawn by this historical moment, flock to London. Hotel bookings surge, rates triple, and the city is awash with foreign accents and the quiet hum of reverence. Public transport creaks under the strain, businesses close their doors, and the rhythm of life in the United Kingdom stutters, then halts. Meanwhile, across the pond, American tourists like Justin Allen and Matthew Anastasia find themselves in London, caught in the tide of history. Others, like Rebecca from Florida, have their travel plans disrupted, their schedules tossed asunder by the swell of events. But the world does not stand still for long. Even as one chapter closes, another opens. The end of one era heralds the beginning of another, the ascension of King Charles III. As the coffin of Queen Elizabeth II travels through Scotland and London, the world watches and life begins to stir once more. Now shift your gaze to another corner of the world. The COVID-19 pandemic, a global health crisis that has shaken the world to its core, is slowly drawing to a close. The Independent Panel for Pandemic Preparedness and Response releases a report titled, COVID-19, Make It the Last Pandemic. Their message is clear: this must be the last pandemic. They call for global action, for the establishment of a Global Health Threats Council, an international pandemic financing facility, and for reforms within the World Health Organization. They urge wealthier countries to redistribute vaccines to low and middle-income countries, and for drug companies to share formulas and know-how to increase production capacity. These events, vastly different in nature, share a common thread. They are end-of-the-world events, not in the literal sense, but in the way they signify the end of an era, the close of a chapter, and the beginning of a new one. They are moments of change, moments that demand action and adaptation. In the end, we see that the world does not end with a bang, but with a whisper, with a news alert on a quiet Tuesday morning, with a final report on a global pandemic. But in these whispers, in these ends of world events, we find beginnings, new eras, new challenges, and new opportunities to grow, to learn, and to adapt. And so we find that the world does not end. It evolves, it changes, it adapts, and we, its inhabitants, we change with it. We mourn, we celebrate, we adapt, and we press on, because in the end, that's what life is all about. Not the end, but the journey, the stories we tell, the lessons we learn, and the moments we share.